Match 70, the final game of the league phase of the IPL, sees the Sunrisers Hyderabad take on the Punjab Kings. Now, not much significance in terms of the race to the playoffs, but significant for all of you, for your fantasy teams. There's a lot to be won. Let's ask Daniel Vettori on Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick what he makes of us going Punjab heavy with our top two, Bairstow and Rabada, as captain and vice-captain. Thoughts?
Happy. Bairstow's obviously in some form, and Rabada's got one final chance to chase down that purple cap, so he needs 5 or 6 because he's not in the playoffs, so he may go all out.
All right, and it is against the Sunrisers Hyderabad team that will be led by someone else in the absence of Kane Williamson. Right then, let's go to our team. Before that, a quick reminder on Wonder Wins 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket-keepers, all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest. Every player's individual credit value is assigned. Our captain choice is indeed Jonny Bairstow. Of course, he's been a different Bairstow since he's been batting at the top of the order, and those are the numbers that reflect in his record as well. 1122 runs in 30 games, average over 41, striking nearly 147. So he's been terrific at the top of the order, striking even better in the power play, over 173 this season. So let's get Jonny Bairstow in that captaincy slot. Kagiso Rabada, as Dan Vettori says, still has a small chance of the purple cap if he has a prolific game against the Sunrisers, as Punjab Kings look to bow out from this tournament. Captains give you double the points, and vice captains 1.5 times the points. Couple of Sunrisers boys in the rest of our topics. Abhishek Sharma has been sensation for the Sunrisers Hyderabad, the top of the order this season. The 21-year-old has had 383 runs in 13 games, and he scored the most runs for an Indian batter in the power play this season. MALIK is there as well. Could very well see an India call-up coming his way by the time the IPL is over. He's had a dream season for the Sunrisers. 21 wickets in 13 games. The most prolific Indian pacer this season. Bairstow, Rabada, Abhishek Sharma, MALIK in our top picks. Happy with that?
Yeah, I think so. Particularly MALIK. I think he wants to go out with a bang, and we've seen his form fluctuate throughout the season, but the last game he bowled so well, and hopefully it continues into this game as well.
All right, let's go to some differential picks, and JITESH Sharma has made a difference. He's keeping big money signing Shah Rukh Khan out of the team purely on his batting form and ability, and we think you should keep him in your fantasy team, especially with that strike rate where he's got 158 plus this season in the 9 innings that he has played, and in the 4 innings at the Wankhede, he's striking at nearly 150 as well. Rahul Chahar is there as well in our differential picks, and these pitches getting slower and slower, you might see the spinners come into play, so we're keeping Rahul Chahar in our fantasy team. Bairstow and JITESH Sharma in our full team as keeper options. Dhawan, Priyam Garg, who had a good game last time round. Abhishek Sharma, Liam Livingston, Aiden Markram, MALIK, Kagiso Rabada, Natarajan, and Rahul Chahar. No Bhuvneshwar Kumar and no Nicholas Pooran there, among other high-profile absentees. Anyone that you'd put in?
No, just Pooran. I think Pooran has looked good pretty much every game he's played. He probably hasn't got the runs you'd exactly want, but he's been good, and obviously the keeping adds a little bit of value to as well.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. See if you can find room for Pooran, especially in a game where there's not much pressure. You might just tee off and get you lots of fantasy points. This was Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.